See where I'm at. It's pretty dense, right? And I noticed this thing. Like, I keep looking around because it's weird, right? Look at all this like old fence and stuff, and just like a whole lot of nothing. But what I found up here, I have no idea what it is. But you can like go in it. It's like, it's super reinforced and kind of crazy looking. I'm trying to find it. I looked at it on maps. It should be somewhere around here. See this? Look at the writing on that. I can't even make it out. That's with the sun on it. But look where we are. So it's around here somewhere. Super hard to find. You guys see this? Check this out. Okay. Definitely like animals that go in there. See all these track runs? That's all like paw prints. We'll check that out in a minute here, but look where I'm at. So look at this thing. So whatever this is, and look, there's even a vent. Just way out here. And it makes no sense for it to be created like this, because I'm going to show you what it's like inside there in a second. But I just want to move around out here with all those paw prints. And you see, like, what the heck is this? It's massive, whatever it was. Ooh. And it goes deeper, I think. Yeah, look at all this fine quartz right here. Look at that. It's really nice. Flaky and brittle. You can almost see mineralization in some of it. But anyway. This is our little hole here. And to speak of lights, I got the Stanley Fat Max. If you know about measuring tapes and that sort of thing, Stanley Fat Max is the way to go. Well, they make a little light, so I'm going to start using this, and it should be a lot more high powered. I know I got a lot of flack from that, so I got a new one. But you see, like, there's a smell to it in here too, but not sure exactly what this would be. And you see how I think that's boarded up. It's a weird thing, just kind of in the middle of the woods. Kind of like all this is heat treated. I can still smell the charcoal on that. You can see this. That's that vent pipe that was sticking up. And you can almost see, like, to the other side. You can almost like take a Sawzall and open up whatever's in there, but it's solid concrete around it. See that? And a lot of dirt, loose dirt. And it's just way out here in the middle of the forest. And I know someone's gonna know what it is, but that's kind of weird, huh? Come on, Stinky. I'll get one more of this and I'll fly the drone around it and show you how anomalous it looks from the sky. It's kind of cool. But right there, that vent is what we were looking at inside. So there's something more that like opens up or goes deeper. I have no idea what this is. And you can see too how dug out it is from this angle. See this ravine? Would have never been like that. It's like people have been prospecting here as well. Like, it's super funny looking quartz. It's almost black. This was like a 2-track. See how you can still kind of see the sagebrush split up? And all these boulders. And then you have that thing in the middle of it that we were just at. So it kind of leads me to different exclamations. But if you guys have watched before, we've been in this area a couple times and the weather's perfect for it, where I'm getting enough daylight to make shorter trips. And there's that giant hole in the side of the mountain. We're gonna go see if it got bigger as well. But this, in conjunction with that hatch I found, kind of makes more sense now. See, I've thought this was a rail cart forever, but who knows? Who knows now? Obviously there's something going on here. And the old track's over there. So we're gonna check that out and follow that to this hole in the mountains, massive hole. Looks like Greta stepped on something. She's getting pretty excited over here. I'm smelling something. What do you smell? Look at that boulder. And weeds growing out of the top of it. See, you can see too, a little bit of deadfall. Kind of interesting. And this is like young growth. You can tell this is a couple decades. But just this boulder batholith here. We got some more ground to cover and stuff to do, so I won't go up that. But I'm always finding new things. It's one of my favorite stretches to check out. And every time I come out, look at maps, I always find something else. See, I just love seeing these old components just on this track. This here is a 1955 section, it says, if you can see that. Just look at all this old stuff. All this done. Awesome. But, oh, that sun. It's just making my eyes water. It's a beautiful day. Can't get too excited because we're gonna get dumped on here soon, but gotta enjoy it while it lasts, and you can actually see this railroad track here. Yeah, so the last time we were here, we saw the old mountain open up, big hole in the top of it, and I want to see if that expanded, because you know, a 2-ton boulder actually came rolling down that hill. It didn't hurt anyone, but had to blast it in the middle of the night, and I'm curious if there's any more damage to the side of this tunnel. Yeah, this is my favorite cut right here. Check that out. Best cut ever. Here we are. Here we are. Check this out. Isn't this just amazing? And you never get tired of this. It's just awesome. Look at that. Look how high that is. And tall. Man, it feels good to be out here. I just love this cut. I do. I do. I said the other one was cool. Check this one out. Imagine a train going through this. They got to open up this line someday. Someone's got to see the potential for it. You have to. I mean, even just specialty rides, you think you'd be able to maintain and turn a profit just to keep this thing alive. But here's the only part that I get weird about. So I was back here once, and I was gonna camp. I was gonna camp the outside of the tunnel, and I heard this hiss, and these birds like flew away too, that were on the other side of this mountain here. But I was like right there, and I heard this hiss. And, you know, it was deep winter. I was post holing. There was about a foot of snow up here. And there was definitely a cat up here. And I'm always finding like subtle little things, whether it's paw prints or anything like that. I just exercise a little more caution right here, because I know there's a cat, like in this stuff, who just hunts this gorge right here. Check that out though. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's so cool they left these little features. They didn't have to. I mean, it wouldn't have taken much more to split the center of this and have it go rolling down, but they left this just for that feeling. You're coming through, here it comes, you know? And interesting fact is, I have an old picture, the old Northern Pacific line coming through here. And someone took it right up over there. I'm almost going to try to get the same picture and then put them side by side to see how much it's changed over the years, you know. Just the old Northern Pacific actually cutting through this canyon, and then today, silent. I think it'll be cool. Let me know if you think that'd be cool to have a picture like that. And you see, down here, look at that. It's remains of an old camp. Those are all rail ties, I think. Unless that's a shack. I'm not sure. I've never been down there. But look at this. Just look at that. Just beautiful. I might try to go down here just to understand what the heck this is. But you can tell, country like that, that's some dangerous stuff down there. See how rough it is? You can see why this is peak big cat terrain. Like, look at this down here. And you can see a lot more with the winter, but you can't necessarily see that cat color because everything's that tan, you know, Garfield the cat color. Well, everything's dead. So they have pretty good camo, but I always feel like there's one just who lives around here. But we're gonna, yeah, and the crows and stuff, it's just kind of eerie. But we're gonna go down to that. Because I keep thinking about it too. It says you would this hole, but I'm kind of checking everything out. But let's head down there. This is kind of neat. It's actually a fire pit. It looks like there's been some serious hanging out down here. There's no trash though. They've been respectful. But check this out. This little fire pit. Look at the ash. I wonder how recent that is. Interesting. Really interesting. Oh. There's writing up there. How strange. Well, yeah, this is the shack. There's a bunch of writing. There must be something down here I don't know about. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is absolutely a camp. What the heck? That's kind of weird. Bunch of firewood in here. This is a bunch of firewood. See how fresh it is compared to this stuff? Pretty neat. Like a little shack in here. It's all out of rail ties, I believe. Huh. Interesting. Really interesting. Now let's see what these writings are. This says dam, like D-A-M. And there's actually writing up there. That's so cool. It looks like these rocks are almost stacked. Look at that. See? You'd think something goes in that thing. That hole down there. Look how perfectly sheltered it is. It'd actually be kind of interesting to camp in there. But it looks pretty crazy. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. So, I think the other side is going to be easiest to check out that hole. See how all this erosion's slowly pushing this down. Looks like it's a little more banged up than our last check out of this. Get the old Stanley out. This, I noticed that another time. This has to be whoever's hanging out down in that canyon. Check that out. Oh yeah, the old Northern Pacific, baby. Check that out. In we go. Now this light is actually going to prove itself to you guys right now. You tell me if you like the old one or this one. Stanley Fat Max. If you know, you know. Always get a Stanley. Yeah, see that up there? This is a good light. I think I've already made my mind up. That's a new one right there. Definitely a new one. But check these for the obvious reasons, you know. This hole is not as bad, I don't think. Right here. See how there's no hanging debris? Greta's gonna blaze ahead, I think. So scope this out. Looks clear. Looks clear. Check that out. Oh yeah. Just that sheer boulder that these trusses sit on. Isn't that wild? Yeah. This looks like it's much more of a pile than last time down here. See that? Very cool down here. Try not to disturb anything. Walking. Yeah. There we go. So what do you guys think of the new light? I feel like it illuminates a little bit better, but not much better, right? It's more of a spotlight, huh? What was that? What are you doing? Making me nervous. Moving around like that. Keep an eye out for critter tracks. Because if anything is up right now that's supposed to be hibernating, it's going to be pissed. $60. I haven't noticed this one either. Huh. There's a sea Greta down there. Just amazing that this never stops to amaze you. Now, our old Milwaukee ones, completely different. Northern Pacific, just raw, cuts through the earth, blasting, sheer brute force. Milwaukee took a bit of a more artistic approach. Same method, but they cleaned theirs up. This would have had people running through it, you know. People would have been running through this up until, you know, the late 70s. So that's pretty amazing. So a lot of people say, you know, you got hurt doing it. You know. But hey, if people were running through this in a steam locomotive, in a diesel locomotive, and nothing ever happened, and just because it's been sitting dormant, something comes and takes me out, well, that's the way I'd want to go. I mean, I don't want to be up here suffering, but heck, I live for this stuff. I love this stuff. I think we all do, but here the hole is. I want to get up top and check it out and look down. Look at this hole. It looks like this looks like it's gotten a lot deeper. It's almost filled to the top, so you can see it's steadily trickling in. And just look at all this old stuff up here. Sketchy, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, look at this hole. We gotta go look at that. You just worry about, you know, like that piece. Thump. Look at the tracks. Oh yeah, this is way more. Now to get up there, we're probably going to take this approach. So the best part is we got to slide down this, but I'll try to show you. I mean, this is bushwhacking to its best. I don't even know how they made it up there, because you see where I'm at right here. Now look at these steep rock washes. I mean, you'd slide right into that, right? So I elected not to try to get close to the hole, just because Greta, the terrain and everything, and I actually came up the opposite wall than I wanted to. But yeah, it'd be really difficult to get up there without a ladder or risking a fall kind of up here on the mountain. But I did get a look at it with the drone and it looks pretty gnarly. And now we're gonna go down, and the other side has to be more favorable so I can get that picture. Oh, that was almost a fall. Yeah, so that's what I worried about. Cut my hands. But yeah, the other side looks like it's going to be more favorable, and I'm quite enjoying the day out here. It's beautiful. This gets you so excited for nice, good weather. And we're gonna go through here one last time until the next time, next year, when we check on the old NP tunnel. Let's see, bird feather right there. Come on, let's go. But you can see this, that's a slab. And it almost looks like there's like a little like cave network behind that boulder that's definitely gonna go next. So we're gonna try to blitz through here just due to this. Go, 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 go. And I'll meet you guys on the other side. Now, we gotta, where did he take that picture? I think he took it right up here. Sun's starting to give way a little bit, but I believe, yes, he was right here. He was right here. So we're gonna, I think he was right here. And he caught the old NP coming out right of that, where I was talking about that little rock they left. Too cool. Isn't this awesome? Does this look? We'll go up one higher. Yeah, you see this? Look how flat this is here. Interesting. Very flat. You can tell there's a well-trodden game trail right there. All right, we're getting the big camera out. Let's see. Is he right here? He was right here. So I'm pretty sure, I had to check and see if my glasses were still on with the camera mirror, but I'm pretty sure we got that picture, and I had a comparison of the gentleman who took the picture. But yeah, you can see why this is like such a cool spot. And with light not being long enough, we can't travel the same distance. Trust me, I've found a lot of things, but we can't travel the same distance, and I've been coming here for years, and I always check on it. I feel like it's something you got to do at the start of a new year, and it feels good to see this place. This is the Northern Pacific. It really makes me happy, I guess, and I hope it does you guys too. If I run into anything else on the trail or new finds, so we found a bunch of new stuff today. Interesting is that canyon. That's interesting, but I'll let you know, and we'll be back soon as the days get longer and warmer, and spring will be appearing quicker than not in other places compared to here, and all over the place. Good things are happening and coming, and I appreciate you guys, and so does Greta. Don't you, Greta? But thanks, guys. We'll see you on the trail. Happy to share today with you.
Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall.